Okay, so I'm going to do a little mini autumn scene semi-abstract. I've got a little postcard here, it's a little postcard size, and I'm going to come halfway with some water. I'm going to pop on some raw sienna. I'm just using a round number 10. Start to get that golden glow. I'm going to pick up a round number 6, and I'm just dipping in to a little bit of rose. So sweeping that in from left to right, letting it blend on the paper. All works fine. Dab up of burnt sienna. So these colours are neat in my palette. I'm going to pop some trees in. So this is dabbing with a round number 6 into the damp paper. And I just want you to do a couple of trees with a variety of heights. If I dab into a little bit of sepia, so it's a bit stronger, or you could use burnt umber depending on what you've got. You just pop in just a couple of different shaped trees. Take that line all the way along. You can layer over with the darker so you can get trees in front of other trees. This is all still with my round number 6. So I'm going to let that settle now. I'm going to come on to the bottom half. What I'm going to do is leave a very fine line in between that's dry, so I don't need to dry them. In between. I'm going to stick with those autumn colours. So into the raw sienna again. So this is super simple. Sweeping across. I'm going to leave that fine dry line so they don't blend together. That was my round number 10. I'm going to swap down to my round number 6. This is burnt sienna. I'm going to sweep across. So we're going to do ploughed field. So I'm just going to sweep that horizontally through, not eliminating all of the raw sienna, making sure we leave some of that. And then with either your sepia or burnt umber, I'm going to come in, sweep through again. So finer lines, hardly any water on the brush. This is going to create your ploughed field. And just horizontal strokes and just sweep that through. Okay, I'll dry that one off. So that's nicely dry now, and there's a simple exercise that works just on its own, but we can add a little bit more. So if I take a little bit of my sepia or burnt umber mix onto the round number 6, I'm going to come in and create a darker tree in front. So just dabbing, and you can be whatever tree shape you want. You just want it to look like a tree and not too uniform. And you put a little bit of a trunk on there. And then if I take my round number 10 and I'm going to dip it back into the raw sienna, it's loaded with water, and I'm going to bring through some more colour into the foreground. So this is called glazing. So I'm doing this bottom third, then I'm going to touch into that tree. I've got a rattly table, and just bring a shadow so that it's good, that tree's still wet and that shadow's coming this way. If I take a little bit of the burnt sienna, I can bring that in the front as well. So that's just giving it an additional depth and additional focus. And there we go. So I've dried that one off, and I've taken the masking tape off so you can see, you guys, it gives you a nice edge. It's a really simple but effective way to have a go at a little miniature watercolour. It's took me a couple of minutes. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, I'll pop another link for another one just here. And please do like, subscribe and share. I'll see you next time.